With Jurassic World Evolution 3 officially on the horizon, not only does this mean plenty of new mechanics, attractions, and new general additions, but most importantly, new dinos. So I've decided to create some of my own dino packs and expansions that come solely from my imagination that I think would be cool to see in the new game. They're created to be in the realm of possibility for an actual release, but in no way are meant to be speculation of any kind for what will actually be released, unless stated otherwise. There may be a few. This is a Jurassic World Evolution 3 What If. Sauropods are probably one of the most well-known dinosaur. If you ask any layperson about prehistoric life and you say, yeah, Brachiosaurus, they're immediately going to probably know what it is. I'm sure everyone's seen Jurassic Park. We've gotten a pretty decent handful of them in the previous two games for Jurassic World Evolution, for the first and the second. But with the new game on the way, I think it's pretty safe to say that Frontier's definitely going to add more. They would have to. You can't add a bunch of new dinos without sauropods. That just doesn't make sense. If I were Frontier, though, I would look for the biggest and best, of course, when it comes to new arrivals. And what other than Titanosaurs? There's a few that are pretty well known, and a few that aren't so much well known. This list today has about half and half, I'd say. Two that are pretty well known, two that you probably never even heard before. At least I've never heard before. But the first one, I'm getting right into. There's no need for introduction. I'm just going straight into it. The first one's the Argentinosaurus. It's about 130 feet long and weighs about 100 tons, so not small by any means. Probably the most well known. I'm sure everyone's heard of the Argentinosaurus. The next one, or on the second one, is the Titanosaur, literally called the Titanosaur. The scientific name is Pataga titan majorum, but it is the Titanosaur. That is what its name is, quote unquote. It's about 122 feet long and it weighs about 70 tons, so a little smaller than Argentinosaurus, but it's still a Titanosaur and it would still be pretty cool. So the next one up is the Paralititan. That's just what it's called. This guy was about 110 feet long, 80 tons, mid-size, not too small, not too huge. It weighed more than the Titanosaur, but it was a little less in length, so that's kind of funny how that works. But it would be a pretty cool addition to the game. The final one, now this one I've never heard before in my entire life. I have no idea who named this one. Okay, the Bruhat Brahacaiusaurus. Brahacaiusaurus. Bruhatacaiusaurus. We'll go with that. Bruhatacaiusaurus. So this is the biggest Titanosaur, by far the biggest Titanosaur, probably the biggest. It is the biggest sauropod, and it's the biggest dinosaur too have ever existed. So this guy was 150 feet long, which is like 20 more feet than the Argentinosaurus in length. 20 more feet. That's like, what's that? How long is a school bus? Maybe as long as, no, I'm tripping. I don't know. Maybe as long as a school bus. I don't know. It weighed up to 200 tons. That's crazy. That's huge. I really hope that they add that one. Not gonna lie. That one would be pretty cool. If Frontier could add any one new sauropod, I think it should be the Brachiosaurus. Even though it's not the most well known, it's the biggest one, and that would be pretty freaking sweet. Now, when new dinosaurs arrive in DLC packs or expansions, usually there's a free update to go along with it. Sometimes it'll add stuff, sometimes it's just minor bug fixes, you never really know. I think that with the arrival of new sauropods, they could add sauropods being able to fight one another, species to species, like same species, for like dominance or whatever, for breeding or whatever, because we think breeding's going to be in the new game, just saying. But also fighting predators, which is something that it didn't have in the first two games, which doesn't make sense. Personally, what I think is that they shouldn't even be able to be attacked by 95% of any other dinosaur we have in the game. There's no reason why Velociraptor should be able to take down a full-size adult sauropod. Now, if there are baby dinos that are smaller, then that makes sense. You know, they're weaker, they're smaller, they're not big enough yet. That makes sense. So they can leave that in. But in adult size, there's very few that should actually be able to take it down, and there should be a low chance of that happening anyway. That's my opinion. Also, a new attraction would be pretty cool. You know, something small, something not too crazy. I was thinking it would be sort of like a sauropod feeder, kind of like how giraffe feeders are in zoos. You know, you have your little platform, you like give them lettuce, and they just come up to you and they eat it from your hand, something like that. Of course, it'd have to be like 5 times taller, but it would still be pretty cool. And I think Frontier could easily make something up. Now I know this video's short, but I kind of just want to get it to the point that like this could be something that happens. Maybe not. Maybe so. I think it would be cool if it did, but I definitely think we do need more sauropods in the game just to get variety, bigger, larger variety. And I think that these are all very good choices and are hopefully some we can see in the future. I appreciate you all watching if you made it this far. Please like and subscribe as it helps me out greatly. And I will be cooking up some more videos and releasing them in the next couple weeks, I'm sure. I don't have a schedule as yet because I'm still kind of trying to kind of gauge what schedule I want to do. Right now, I'm probably thinking it might be once or twice a month, probably. Maybe like the third, I don't know, third Friday, third Saturday of the month, maybe once or twice. Like I said, I don't know yet. I don't know exactly when this video will come out. I want to try to get more stuff out at a more constant rate, but I'm not sure how well that'll do. But I will try, and I will let you all know. But again, thank you very much for watching, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.